Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon, and this is All Quiet in the Trenches. Now, in our last episode, things went horribly wrong, and we were captured by the French. As we lost our trench, we lost everything. Quite frankly, people were dropping left, right, and center. And, well, it was bad time for both myself and I imagine all the viewers out there, because, well, it was rather heartbreaking, to be perfectly honest. I usually do get very emotionally attached to this game, and let's just say losing soldiers and losing, well, especially a whole squad, hurts quite bad. So, we are going to be starting a new game, and of course, then, we are going to be jumping in. We're not going to be activating a tutorial. We are going to go down to a single save mode. I think that should be safe now. It's been in main branch release, although, yes, we are still in early access, but it has been in main branch release for a couple of weeks now. We are not going to go hard mode. We are failing normal mode. So we're not quite going to go that far. Which is a little bit unfortunate and surprising, because we did manage to get through the beta version in one clean go, only losing one troop. I should say soldier. So we almost got through the whole thing during the beta, all the way to the end of now the second year of Warfare. It's going to be about 3 altogether. They've skipped most of the first year. And we managed to do it whilst only losing one soldier. It was pretty impressive. And now we're struggling to even get by. Let's zoom to our trench, and let's see who we've got. Florian Mail. We like Mail. He's dexterous. He's a pretty good character. Peter Linnick. I love Linnick. He loves doing jobs. Reinhard Hunt. Also another pretty good one. And Dana. Beautiful starting choice. Now, if we can maybe get Fram and Khan, or maybe Fram and Kammerbunt, maybe. I mean, he's a little bit weak, but he seems unbelievably lucky. I would also take Menk. Another dexterous character would be very useful. So yeah, no, that would make me very happy to have those characters. Wellinger is quick. Again, another great character to be able to have. Yes, Herr Lieutenant. We're going to do the standard choices. I'm not going to read too much of stuff at the beginning. We're going to see if we can zoom through a little bit and maybe catch up to where we kind of left off last time. We only have the rations we brought with us. That is true. Assign your group to Night Watch. Anything else? No. And so let's not bring too much torment in amongst the team. And let's have you two fetch rations. Let's go next turn. Now, of course, you only have to get through about 5 turns in this first trench phase. Your soldier male sleeping on Night Watch. Yikes. That's going to cost me some prestige. Another communications trench. Collapse. There goes not too much, actually, but a fair bit of our prestige. I didn't have any other practical soldiers to put on Night Watch. A few hours ago, the roar of artillery had begun. At first, it was as quiet as the rumble of thunder in the distance, but recently it had become steadily louder and more threatening. The trench beside us has collapsed, and our comrade is buried. We rush to his side and start digging. My men stood around him forlorn and looked over to me for help. Hunt says we can save him. On the other hand, Dana is a bit of a mean bugger and says, yeah, he's a dead one. And so, let's see if we can get a stretcher. I reckon we can do this. We haven't got any swift characters, but we do have a couple of strong characters. So I think that we can get that done. Artillery must have destroyed one of our telephone lines. Instruct one of your men to carry this message to the command post immediately. I'll go for you, because you are actually by the book. The other guys will probably take a quick detour to the pub. And yep, there is a hole in our trench line. Let's go next turn. Do we make it? Dum, dum, dum. Oh, he died. He is grateful though, but they are dejected. And a good mood has been removed. No jobs from Herr Unteroffizier. During the hard work of our first days in the trenches, I had hardly found a quiet minute to have a personal conversation with my men. So now they're sitting next to me, tense and still mostly strangers. After the artillery had stopped, a few of the younger soldiers sighed in relief. However, that was when the veterans loaded their rifles, because the French were attacking. So yes, I am kind of paraphrasing. Oh, we got a nice bit of prestige for that. Nice. I wonder if that's because I said forgotten for Vaterland. So here come the French, and it is time for us to gather as much ammunition as possible. That guy just shot the floor, I think. Some people definitely just shot the floor by there. But to lose this trench, we shall lose it in style. Instead of you two go and search some compartments. I'm not going to split the troop. Bad idea. Found that out many a time. Yeah, get him, guys. Get him, guys. I'll be at the... Oh, wow. That guy's gone. I'll be at the back somewhere. Still a bit of ammunition and first aid supplies. Was able to find a few combat supplies. I hope this will help us. Ooh, a grenade. Where can we run to? Back here we go. Almost no danger. Run, guys, run! Yeah, guys, you hold them off. Me and my freshly green-horned troops will, support you from the rear. Let's just go down the list of troops. Hopefully they can all, you know, have a nice roll on the luck dice. And find me some nice bit of ammo. Oh, that tree is wobbling a little bit, eh? Oh, it's a bush even. That bush is just flapping in the breeze, I guess. I was able to find some ammunition. Nice. So we've got a nice bit of ammunition. Let's step one more across. Oh, here come the artillery. So, okay, we're being invaded on the right. I have just lost track of who won or who lost. I feel like we lost that from the brief part of the encounter that I saw. Oh, these guys are falling left, right, and center. Yeah, yep, it looks like the French pushed us back there. The French are just over there. Oh, our guys are there too. I'm not quite sure what's... They're still going at it. Oh, now he's down as well. And they're going back. Flippin' heck, what's going on? Hunt's turn. Mail, heads down, artillery. Linux, that should be enough, right? I hope so. We're going to run away very, very shortly. We'll run away to there, I think. Let's just search one more set of supplies. Those guys shouldn't move. You'd expect them to spend most of their time patching up all of their rather injured comrades at this point. But these guys, on the other hand... Oh, we've actually got a set of ladders here, which I didn't notice in my haste. There was no equipment to be found here. Well, Hunt. There are French over there. We have to get out of here. We're going, we're going, we're going. Run away. Run. Get him! I should not be the furthest troop forward. I don't even know if my guys know how to fire a rifle yet. We are falling back. Retreat to the next defensive line. We should provide covering fire. Should we, though? Ooh. And there's some equipment. So as I believe this is the point where I'm now about to get blown up by artillery in the beautiful scripted tutorial event of this is how you patch a dead guy on the field. Let's come hide here because I can search the equipment whilst I get blown up, basically. Yeah, my guys, they're all running at a pretty similar pace to myself. And artillery. Damn artillery. Hey, there he is. It was a bit late, but oh, of course it's my flippin' dexterous guy, isn't it? I will Hunt you, patch him back up then. Do a good job. Search the crates. You had a pretty good run the first time round. Let's hit next turn. And let's patch him up, and then let's, hey, maybe find some more ammunition. I mean, why not? We had to be here anyway. I was able to find some ammunition. Beautiful. Male's bleeding is almost stopped. Well, come on now. Get a move on. Let's patch him up and let's get out of here. I hope we get a good 5th and 6th. The two I don't hope, which is the two I always say I hope I don't get. I was able to stop his bleeding. It hurts so much. Yep, nothing new there. Linux, carry him back. And the other two of you can run like crazy. We're going to come to there because it's slightly better cover. The two I don't want, who I always say I don't want, and I always manage to get at least one of them, is Lotz and Smithbauer. Those are the two I don't want. Let's keep getting out of here. So, yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I'm happy with Con. I'm happy with Wellinger. I'm happy with Fram. I'm happy with Cummerbund. I'm happy with Mank. There's 5 soldiers that I am more than happy to have as my last 2. That's a 5 out of 7 chance. Unless, of course, I've forgotten anybody, at which point it's potentially even a higher chance. But I don't want those 2. Oh, Pedersen, I'm happy with. There you go. 6 out of 8, I'm happy with. That would make sense. 12 soldiers. 2 times 6. Sounds about right. The explosions, gunshots, and screams still echoed in my ears. To be at camp now, safely behind the front, was surreal. The light-hearted chirping of birds almost drowned out the dull rumble of the front, and the cries of pain from the field hospital where we had taken mail. Herr Lieutenant? Good job, Herr Unteroffizier, he forced out against his visibly blazing anger. Not that it was a difficult task, but apparently with this bunch of slobs, you have to be happy if anyone shows even a modicum of competency. Now the head major accuses... No, he accuses him. The lieutenant's in the bad books. Terrible, terrible bad lieutenant. And... there was no holding the line. That's hardly your place to judge. We could assault the trenches for considerably more today, and if that is what the head major expects to grant my promotion to Oberleutnant, then that is what he will get. Okay, we are in... oh, we're in high prestige. Yeah, we're in high prestige. We're in a neutral mood. That will hopefully improve. And we have a good recovery. Camaraderie, that'll be due to the fact that we stuck up for them. Let's, good victory is a... fast victory is a good victory. Welcome to the camp. I will give you some supplies. Just got the delivery. No job, so all 3 people can set up the field hospital. We have 5 weeks of food. And, yep, let's just hit next turn. The soldier Linux was small but sturdy, and evidently didn't mind doing whatever was needed. He took on even the most unpleasant tasks without complaint. When he saw when help was needed somewhere and lent a hand. One morning I saw Linux working hard on a task that I was sure I'd assigned to Hunt. Talk to me beforehand. I'm sorry, I just wanted to help as the task seemed too difficult for him. Please leave that decision to me. He has to learn and you won't be able to help him in battle. I suppose you're right. After brief silence he added, we have it good here, everyone has something to eat, and warm clothes. Back home, they have it much worse. He briefly spoke about families back home and his duties here at the front before I moved on. Right. Yeah, hey, Cummerbund. That's 1 out of... I can live with the Cummerbund. I'm the new guy, Ferdinand Cummerbund. If I can get rid of faltering, more than happy. He's attentive. I mean, he's clumsy and slow, which isn't the best. But, you're joking. He just became feverish. Are we going to lose a character this early? I can't lose a character this early. I mean, that's just too much. Yes, we are the group with the camp by the entrance. The villagers are suspect. Okay, then. Let's go for... I don't know which is better, social or compassionate. Hunt and you, Cummerbund. I can't go double. He's threatening me with lower rations. Definitely can't be going double. I can't believe I've caught the fever already. That's a rough start. One day, Cameron was supposed to receive an exceptionally large Liebesgabe today. This particular parcel contains a generic letter of encouragement and quite a few cans of food. I secretly kept the package for our supply. He'll never know. We still have 3 weeks worth of supply. Down to strained, down to tired. Hospital, partially occupied, has been removed. We are on low supply stock. And these guys want to visit the pub. There's a pub in the village. Dano and I would like to visit with your permission. Probably not. Is planning an attack. Prepare your men for battle. We'll be at it again soon. We have a few prisoners of war in our camp that need guarding. I think this is really hard that I've gotten feverish off a scripted event. Like, there's no way you always get an injured soldier coming back to camp on the first go. And to get him feverish, like, if we die off a scripted event, that's just rude. Let's guard some captives. It's not tiring in the slightest. So why not? You two guys are both tolerant. And, you know, you two guys are both tolerant. Oh, no, wait. I need someone to treat the fever. Sorry, that's gonna have to be... So Dana is the only one that gets to go to the pub. You know what? Dana doesn't get to go to the pub. Nobody goes to the pub. Let's not annoy the village. Oh, somebody wants to speak to me. We still haven't been resupplied. Let's hope it doesn't take too long. Oh, somebody else wants to speak to me. Hunt was a very good boy. Let's go give Hunt a pat on the head. Where is he sitting? Here he is. Oh, he's not. He's standing. He's standing. He's ready for his pat on the head. There he goes. You get a pat on the head. All right, so that's us being friendly enough to our soldiers. What else have we got? One evening, Hunt came back to camp with a whole crate worth of food. He placed it with the rest of our stock and wandered off. I demanded to know where the food had come from. Does it matter as long as we have something to eat? He asked a little defensively. But I did not relent, and after a few moments, he gave in to under my stern eyes. Okay, that's a typo. I was just taking a walk through the village, and well, sometimes you find things. Return what you took immediately. But why? They've got more than enough and we're going hungry. The wrath in my eyes was enough to color his burst of petty insubordination. Fine, whatever you say, Hunt Officer, but you'll be the one to explain it to the unit. Yes, I will. Sunday service usually lifted the spirits in the camp, especially among the more religious of the men. Accordingly, I was relieved when a military chaplain finally came by, and many of the soldiers rushed to the opportunity to listen to his sermons. As usual, Cameron was the first among the pious congregating at the service. Still, as their small procession passed me by, he took time for a brief chat to me. I think I could lead a sermon too. Before I came here, I studied theology after all. Sure. Why not? I mean, I can always ask him not to take a sermon. Oh. Why? 5 out of 7 chance to get one I like. And I get lots. I'm Lots, the new guy. I mean, he's trained in shooting, which isn't bad, to be fair, but still. He's got a terrible attitude, that's all I'm going to say. Tired has been removed. Disappointed has been added. Pub visit has been removed. Changed down to tired. Standard rations. Yeah, nothing else. So we are still feverish. I really hope I can break that. He is on a good recovery, though, so I mean, there is that. Please make sure we get resupplied. And soon, you order to expand the rear trenches. The latrine is filled to the brim. Why would you ever tell me such a thing? It's an idiot who tells me the latrine is filled to the brim. We should have been here a while ago. Okay, I'm gonna bank on the fact it's gonna be here next turn. And so, who was dumb enough to tell me? I believe it was Lydic. Oh no, wait, sorry. So you get. Oh wait, you get that duty. Treat fever. Dig trenches. Oh, just got enough for every drop. Although they were going to get really upset, because technically at the start of next turn, even though I then go straight to the trenches, they are going to be out of food. Oh, wait. Latrine duty. Oh. No, wait, that's you. Dig trenches then becomes you. No, I can't come and get more food, though, because it takes a person. I don't know, this is a pretty rough start. All gone, he sighed. I'll see what we can spare. Not that I've got any food anyway. Dan outsettled inevitably in many regards. As a professional soldier, many things came very easily to him that other new soldiers had difficulties with. He had even become a kind of mentor to some of his comrades, whom he could help out with his wealth of experience. However, word had already got around that he was Alsatian, basically a Frenchman, as some people put it, even in his presence. One evening, he stood in front of my tent and asked for a word. Herr Unteroffizier, is my origin a problem for you? Not in the slightest. I'm glad to hear it. It does wear on me a bit that some of the men seem to think about me, you know? I come from a family of soldiers. I was a soldier before this war started. I'm proud of what I do. The way your comrades talk about you is simply wrong. We have no food. We are low on everything. Feverish has been removed, and he's back with the squad because he's only lightly injured. No food supplies added. That's gonna grate on people a little bit. Male's fever has subsided, and he's been released. We are marching into battle. I've been released from the field hospital. Your first assignment. I'll give you what you need. And off to battle we go, and we're gonna push it, ladies and gentlemen. We are not as long as an episode as we usually take, and we are going a little bit faster than usual, so we're going to attempt to push forward and see what we can do. Now, looking at this battlefield, depending on where we start, because the camera doesn't always start where you start. 3 hurrahs for the casino. We did actually jump to the left. I was about to say that barbed wire looked interesting, but we've actually been pushed to the left. Let's advance up here. We have a full 6-man squad. We have a couple of guys who are trained in shooting, which is very nice. And so we should hopefully be able to actually do some damage with our shooting prowess. Now, that is pretty well covered. That is also pretty well covered. This has some equipment, which is mildly buried. We do actually have 3 grenades and lots of bandages, so let's not worry about that too much. I remember this map from the last one, and I actually want to go left. So I'm going to come up to here. Do we cut through the barbed wire? Do we not? I'm not entirely sure. But I'm going to run up to there whilst I can. Yeah, there's a scarecrow on the floor. It's been blown out of the ground, probably by a random artillery shell. I see there's a French in the background. And can't see much through the smoke. Move to next cover. What kind of cover is it? I am going to move to that cover. I'm hoping it should be pretty simple. We don't even have the choice for covering fire. If we do get the choice for it, I will take it, because it actually proved to be very good in our last couple of battles, in our last series, our last attempt. There goes a couple of our guys. You can just about see them. I mean, this is, in essence, an open zone. Oh, that's not a good place to be. Well, I say that. Let's have another quick check. I mean, I've got these guys in here and over here, but these guys look a little bit isolated on the left. Let's do some covering fire. Our 2 shooters. And let's go. And then we'll potentially snip through the barbed wire whilst we wait for these guys to catch up. Oh, where are you going? Get back in there. Get back in. Don't be running over the hill. Crazy bugger. We are... Of course, we're now being flanked. Right. That is an extreme danger. That is extreme danger. I mean, I feel like anywhere we go, we're going to probably be in pretty high danger. We're taking fire from the side. Fire from the flank. How can they be firing at them from the flank when we've just turned up here? That's rude. And that's because they get to go after us, which does give them advantage. Yeah, pretty much everywhere we go is significant danger. This is probably going to get us hurt. But we do have to retreat. We're not going to be staying here. We weren't walking into anybody flanking fire. I can tell you that much. Oh, no, wait. We were walking into smoke, weren't we? That does actually make a bit of sense. Here comes another supporting troop from just behind us. That was pretty close. But it didn't hit you, so... Double flanked. Let's try that one again, shall we? They seem to have come across, basically, so they shouldn't be in a flanking position for us now. Oh, grenades are flying. That one missed, though, which was against us. Oh, but someone got shot, which was a pretty good shot, considering how well he's in cover. Cut barbed wire. That'll be you. Let us try and suppress them. Do you know what? No, let's just go for fire on sight instead. Let's not suppress. We'll go for you and you. You stay covered. You can potentially de-stress a little bit. We are in not very good cover. He is, he's not feeling like moving today, I'll tell you that much. A go on grenade. Beautiful grenade. Not so beautiful grenade, I love it. Good, he just rejoined. We have cut through the barbed wire. The French are holding their ground right there. We don't have... We are in a direct firefight with somebody. There's no positions over here, which is interesting. We're going to cut through here. We're not going to covering fire, because I don't think we need to. That was pretty close. I've cut a path through the barbed wire. I mean, hopefully we shouldn't get shot doing this very small movement. No, we look like we've made it okay. Oh, are we going for hand combat? I think we are. I don't think it's going to be going in our favor if we do. No, it did not go in our favor. Okay, they are now solely focused on us. We're being suppressed. And again, there's no spaces to move in front of us. That can't be right. How can there be no movement right in front of us? Like, I mean, I get it might not be good movement, but that's my choice to make. How can there be nothing? I mean, I can't run up here and run in the trench. I can't... I have to go to my right. Unless what? I attempt to run all the way around here, which will probably be outside of my lane. I don't know. That just seems a little bit ridiculous. Let's just stay ducked and covered. If I shoot back, I'll probably just get hurt. Let them waste their time suppressing me. Okay, it looks like we might be going for round 2 on hand-to-hand combat. I don't know if it was... He's dead. I don't know if it was an artillery or grenade that just hit. Oh, let's get you into... No, not you. We'll use Hunt. Get you into cover. Let's throw a long-distance grenade. Let's also suppress them. And let's see what happens. Hopefully, basically, just trying to help these guys out a little bit. Because they are going a little bit across. And I'm hoping they might also displace these guys a bit. Because that might help me push up, basically, as well. Your squad is far behind. Catch up with your comrades immediately. Well, I'd love to, but where am I supposed to go? Apparently, there's no land in front. Look, they're stood in front of me. So there's a space there. But apparently, I can't reach anything. And this gets me flanked. These continue to get me flanked by a two-man squad. You know what? I am going to risk it. But first aid from Meltzer. We're going to... We're kind of splitting the squad a little bit here. Covering fire for the movement. I placed a grenade perfectly. You did. It was beautiful. I loved it. Now, if these guys can push these guys out a little bit, they should be too busy patching their own guys up to worry about me. But we do have these guys pushing out, which I do not like at all. Although they look pretty well beaten up as well. Yeah, we're about to get a bit of hand... That wasn't a bit of hand-to-hand. That was a bit of execution. Oh, these guys are down to one guy. That's a flanked position. That's a flanked position. That's a flanked position. By who, can I ask? Who's flanking me? We got a couple of direct firefights there. We got a double flanked by there. No, we're only a three-man squad right now. What I'm going to do is... He's given first aid. They're returning. I'm going to say... Grab. Grenade. Grab. Let's see if we can't patch a few of our guys up. We are still a little bit far behind. But if I can patch these guys up and maybe blow him up, then just maybe I can keep things moving. Hi, guys! Don't mind us. Just coming to fetch our friends. Oh, that was a bad grenade. But they've run away a bit. Oh, he's run away. He's back up, though, which is not good for us. The French are regathering and regrouping, but so are we. Your squad is far behind. Oh, shut up. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Get Windhorn into cover. We will have to go through melee. The grenade just missed. Oh, it's Collini. Tony Collini. We're going to have an argument with him later. Oh, did he die? He's dead, right? Yeah, he died. Well, that's a good thing I spent my time patching him up. I haven't really got time to be given first aid, have I? Everyone's kind of falling apart. Oh, I can apparently get into here now, but that's not a very good position either. I think we might have to just go through the melee. Kind of going to be sticking ourselves in the middle of two squads, though, which is a terrible place to be. All of our allies have been absolutely minced, apart from that one lone German. I've got 2 injured. There's an injured. There's 2 injured. These guys may I know he's taking a wounded man back. I think this battle's a bit done, to be honest. It's just how much prestige I end up losing. Yeah, I think it's basically just how much prestige I lose. I think we are just about to be told to retreat. That's apparently not too far behind. That is. That's not, but it's flanked. That's directly competed. Per turn, he will continue to disapprove. Ooh. I mean, the French are doing pretty rough as well. Let's do covering fire. Let's have you two guys. You know how to shoot. Let's see if that ups my odds in melee combat. We'll find out, won't we? I feel it should. Executed. Hunt. The French are fleeing, Herr and Officer. We defeated them in close combat. We showed them. I'm still being flanked by that guy all the way over there. Really? First aid for Cleany, first aid for Grunno. That's fine, actually. I don't mind that. Although he's returning to the troop. We have currently lost our first aid guy. Oh, there's a big old French squad just there. We are kind of being flanked, but I'm going to trust that he's actually not doing anything. We've got a one-man French squad somewhere over here as well. I don't know. I mean, there's actually been quite a lot of damage done to both sides, to be honest. Show me a good grenade. It was a good grenade. Oh. No, they're running away by the looks of it. What have we got? We've got Mail has managed to get back with us. I was able to find some ammunition. Shame you weren't able to find a grenade. The French got properly panicked. Very low danger. I might do it just to take these two guys out of the equation, if I'm perfectly honest. Also takes me out from being flanked. One of the guys they were patching up is now dead. Covering fire for the movement. I mean, unless those guys charge me back round, I should be okay. If not, I can always run. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, he's running. He's not running. He's running. He's not running. Is he going to surrender to me? I'm not entirely sure. He surrenders. Search the crates. We will, in fact, leave searching the crates. Let's fire on sight. We're both in the exact same thing, except it's 5 against 2. We've also got a couple of guys up here, but so do we. Hey, we've got a 5-man squad there. They could help sweep through. Do not shoot, please. I give up. Don't shoot. Just past danger. Jason, help me, please. We're gonna fire, quite frankly, because we're gonna wait for our guys to rejoin. How are they doing? They're all returning. He's still giving first aid to Cleany. If we can hold his position for a turn, basically, without things going wrong, then oh, nice. They're down to 4 people now because they're losing. Is he following him? No, they're not losing one to escort him back. They're just letting him walk. Oh, they are. They're not. They are. They're not. I don't know. They're not quite deciding. Your squad is far. What do you mean we're far behind the line? I'm in my objective point. Are you mad? Are you absolutely mad? That can't be right. Escort Cleany to the field hospital. You carry on, mate. Hang on, so that position isn't too far behind the line, and that's further backwards. It's a tactical movement, which means I stay in the same... Oh, this is just madness. Absolute madness, I tell you. So don't search the crate. Don't give first aid for Cagnard. Just charge. Absolutely insane. Right, so he's down. Do I keep going? Am I going to get this guy as well? Yes, I am. All right, 2 squads taken out. The enemy is withdrawing. Oh, good. Good, I got some prestige back for that. Flippin' heck. The French are fleeing. We defeated them in close combat. Did he just die on me? No, he didn't. Kemp. First aid for Kemp. We can do that. Patch him up. He's dead, right? Yeah, he dead. So no, stay where we are. Dead. There was a lot of dead Germans around me. They're very dead, right? Yeah, they're very dead. That's a retreat. Yay. Advance. We'll be completely flanked by anywhere that we advance to. So do you know what? Let's take a break a second. Let's take a moment. Let us take a moment. Let's patch up our allies. Let's keep them in the fight. And let's take a moment. Oh, hey, here comes Dana. Welcome back. I assume he just escorted Kalini back to our lines, field hospital, I should say. Who are we going to be flanking? This guy running all the way up there. Let's just let him run, quite frankly. Oh, I think that's actually the end of the fight, near enough. Oh no, I'm away from the battle. Interesting, as these guys are right here. I have stopped his bleeding. That's what I like to hear. I almost kicked the bucket there. I owe you one. He gave me a grenade. How sweet of him. Linux, you take him back. That's classed as a retreat and it's too far behind the enemy line. Again, absolute madness. I think I'm too far away from battle because I think these guys are actually obscured by smoke. That's all right. That's quite all right. It's interesting how I can't drag French soldiers into my cover. I feel like you should be able to, as you can drag Germans. You should just be able to... Did he just say I'm too far behind enemy lines again? I mean, seriously. Are you joking? Like, are you absolutely joking? Nothing but absolute madness, I tell you. Serious, absolute madness. That's... Oh, there's a dead German soldier here. There's dead Germans everywhere. Right, let's take one step up so I'm not too far behind the lines. Like I said, absolute madness, I tell you. Thank you. Right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful, glorious victory. It was quite devastating down this end, to be honest, but it wasn't a one-way devastation. It was... Definitely went both ways. Our squads got quite badly decimated, but so did the French. And I'd like to think that we did an okay job of that, you know? We charged and took out a few French positions. But let's just say the von Karlsbruck telling me to get back into the fight. Apart from at the beginning, I will admit, I was holding back a bit. I was having a bit of trouble finding the right path. But when I'm in the enemy trench, let's just say how far back is he yelling those orders from? Let's just ask that question. That's all I want to know. And so on that, ladies and gentlemen, on the evilness of von Karlsbruck, we're going to leave it there. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until we see you again, as per always, I hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy.